everyone, Mrs. Williams here. Welcome to your first official virtual newsletter. I'd love to hear what you think about it when it's all said and done, when the video's over. Drop me a little note on the Homeschool Connection or shoot me an email and let me know what you think about this format of a newsletter, a weekly newsletter. I thought it'd be fun for you to kind of be a part of our classroom, and I can show you a couple things instead of just telling you about it. So here we go. First, just a quick reminder that Friday is an early release day, so make sure you have that on your calendar and all set and ready to go. December 7th, early release on Friday. All right, so our treasure book this week, hopefully your child has already shared that treasure map with you. It was a really funny book today. Olive the other reindeer. Olive was convinced, even though she was a puppy dog, that she was a reindeer after thinking she heard her name in a popular holiday song. So make sure your child tells you all about that funny treasure book we had today. In addition, we took an idea, being that we had an animal who wasn't really a reindeer who ended up actually making a pretty phenomenal reindeer. The kids took their animal, which they've brought home, and they wrote a reindeer application to Santa Claus and tried to convince Santa that their animal would in fact make a great reindeer. So make sure and ask your child all about that as well. This week in literacy, our comprehension skill we're focusing on is going to be taking a main topic, and I use this kind of motion because we've been talking about umbrellas kind of being our main topic or a general main idea of a story, especially in nonfiction, and then we talk about raindrops being the details or the facts. So we're going to be working again this week, just as last week, on those main ideas and then lots of details. We're going to be using both fiction and nonfiction to cover that skill. We are also going to be practicing a poem of the week as normal that your child will practice reading fluently. And I always tell the kids, remember, fluent means smooth and calm like rolling waves in the water. Okay, so we're going to be practicing that fluency skill as well as chunking and identifying parts of words that we know well to then form the whole word. So whether that be a digraph like SH or TH or CH, whether it be a word family, which you can see those posters above my head, words that end with families like AT or AN, some of those chunks that we know well to decode longer words. So that's kind of the main gist of literacy this week. And then in writing, we're going to be taking the idea of reindeers a little further, and we're going to be working on persuasive writing. So we're going to be coming up with an introduction, stating our opinion. We're going to be giving some reasons for our opinion, which in fact are going to be we want to be a reindeer, some reasons we would make phenomenal reindeers, and then some sort of closure. So we're going to be working on that this week, so look forward to seeing those at the end of the week coming home in Friday folders. In math this week, we started today doing a little practice with just before and just after, which proved to be a really good practice for the kids, especially when changing decades. So we went from numbers like 39 might have been what we started with, and we sandwiched that number. We actually played a game called the sandwich game, and we sandwiched that number in between what came just before, which of course would be 38, and what came just after. We have to change a decade, and after 39 comes 40. So we did some practice with that. Again, that's just a fluency skill to build. Later this week, we're going to be focusing on adding 2 and 3 numbers in an equation together, and then also practicing with story problem solving. So taking 2 and 3 numbers within a story problem, whether it be addition or subtraction, to come up with a result. Okay, so that's kind of the gist in math this week. Of course, continue to practice your tens families and counting to 120 and all those important things you know to practice often. In science, we are continuing our comparing and measurement unit, and today we learned a new word, distance. So make sure and ask your child about that word and what that word means and how we measured distance today. It was really fun. And later this week, we'll be comparing our results and kind of analyzing the data that we have collected as scientists. In social studies, we're going to begin learning about holidays around the world, so building that global awareness. and we're going to be learning about all the different countries that we're going to be visiting this holiday season. So this is a really exciting time of year. I encourage you to read those holiday books with your children, talk about what they're learning about in school, and make sure they're well rested, because as fun of a time of a year this is, it's also report card season. They're right around the corner. I am beginning to assess all the children on all the skills they're supposed to know by the end of second quarter. I can't believe half of the year is almost gone, and it will be once we leave for Christmas break. So thanks for sticking with me through this first video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'd really love to hear from you and know what you think about this kind of format, and hoping this becomes a habit that we can get into together to connect on Monday afternoon and do a little check-in. So hope you guys are well. Have a fabulous week. Let me know if you have any questions about homework or anything coming up this week, any skills, anything you're seeing your child needs practice on, or anything else I can do for you. You know I'm here. All right, guys, have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.